I'm Merc B.
And I'm Q.
That's what, and we're back up in this bitch again. Y'all motherfuckers stay riding with us, and it's so fucking thorough. Back of the hand clap. I love y'all. Y'all is my motherfucking rider.
I love it.
Okay. I love that shit. What's up? We back up in this bitch again, and we so glad to be here. You know, me and Quinn were talking about nothing in particular, and you know, we wanted to, you know, figure out what we were actually going to discuss for this show.
Do you know?
No.
Oh, well, we had some viewer that, I forget the name. I didn't grab the name, man. But it was just a recent comment that we got on one of our shows, and I think this particular person said that they were Dominican. They were Latin.
I seen that.
You saw that?
I saw that.
Yeah.
Like okay, so it was the guy. He was like Dominican. He wanted to talk about I don't know. It was like something about people fronting about being Latino. And Latino is not a racial category.
Right. Really
I'm talking about Latino now.
Yeah.
Is it African and Latin? I guess he was saying he's a dark-skinned Dominican.
Right.
People always say that he's fronting when he says he's a Spanish speaker.
I want to talk about color relations just a little bit.
A little bit. Not quite like that, but shout out to our Dominican friendican.
Yeah, and if you're listening, please go back on and give us a little bit more to go off of. I feel like we didn't have enough. We would love to talk about it.
I mean, what I remember him essentially saying was that, you know, he said most people don't believe him when he says that he's Latino because he's dark skinned.
Okay.
Yeah, so you're gonna have to give us a little bit more to talk about that, but we want to go into it. You know, I had thought about that, and you know how you say something. You know how sometimes you say something out loud, and then you realize like, oh, okay, okay, all right,
right.
Yeah.
So go over that. But what I do want to talk about, and we brought it up in another episode, so let's go into it a little bit more detail now about, you know, you got to love yourself, you know, before you love anybody else. Now, why is it? Why come we have black men out here? Why do we have black guys out here, and white guys, and Latino guys, and Asian men who will not date people of the same race? I want to know. I got to know. Nigga, tell me what's good.
Okay, I'm gonna tell you why you bringing this up was shady as fuck.
It's shady
because the first thing you said you was talking about self-love. And then you took it into the category of people that exclusively date people that are of other persuasions other than the one that they fit in.
Oh, is there a difference?
I think there's a difference for some people.
Oh, okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I'm gonna talk about what I think is different.
Well, you go ahead and tell me. I'll tell you why I don't agree.
Only after you tell me.
Okay, I will tell
your first statement and your second statement has to do with each other.
Yes, it's to me, they're synonymous, because if someone is black, well, I'm just going to talk about my black brother since we're talking about the tag team from a black
I love you.
But this is for any race. This is really for any race. If you date if you date somebody who is outside of your race, that's fine. I am not saying there's an issue with that. But if you're a black person, you say, I don't date black men. I only date somebody of another race. To me, that is a sign of self-loathing.
Oh.
How could you not love who you are and what you're working with? Are you saying that you're the only black person that you love? I think not. You're saying you don't like black men at all, and if you're a black man, then you don't love yourself. That's just how that's defined. Sorry.
I get how you can say that. I think some people, you know, date outside of their race. You know, I don't think, you know, some people do it because, you know, it's a person preference, it's an attraction preference or whatever like that. You know who comes to mind to me? Trina Braxton. Yes. She says she doesn't date blacks, but she dates any other.
Right.
You know what I mean? So she's not just so you think that's shade on her. It's something about her blackness that she doesn't like.
It's something about
her being a black female.
Yes. As much as I like Trina Braxton and shout out to her, I think there's something there. Yes, I think it's very late. It's very tired. I think there's some type of psychological something that's not connecting. Okay. Like, how could you not love yourself? You know, like.
Okay. I'm trying to be more understanding of it. I think from your opinion, I probably don't personally stray too far from, you know, your perception of that.
Right.
But I'm also trying to be just a little bit more open-minded about things and to, you know, not blame every single, you know, anomaly when it comes to relationships and black gay relationships on this factor. So I think there may be some guys that genuinely prefer the differences. Like I always say, opposites attract and things like that. So they may prefer just what's different than their own experience, and they may be interested and intrigued by that. I think it does become a little bit problematic when a person just says, "Oh, I selectively do not date this specific race, and I belong to that race."
Right.
You know what I mean? I think but I don't know if I am an authority on that because I don't have that issue. Like I would have to have somebody here that prefers to date outside of their race and give me an explanation as to why they feel like they do so, for me to really kind of get
I've met guys, I've met some black guys that have said, I've talked to them, they like, I just don't date black men. I just
they say it like that?
They say, yeah, I just don't date black men.
You don't get nobody to say, I don't really date nobody black or whatever like that.
No, they don't be talking like that because that's too black. But no, they would be like, I just don't really date black men. I actually was on tour with a guy who just don't date. I'm sorry, it's the truth. He's like, I don't date black men. I just don't really. I don't.
Also, go into that tour situation. You was on tour with this guy, and he was a black guy.
And he was a black guy.
And he did not date black guys.
He did not date black guy. He was like, who I think is really. And he looked just like me and you. He's a good-looking black man.
Yeah, I'm sure he was in the show traveling the country. So I'm pretty sure he was good.
Oh yeah, so he'll know exactly what I'm talking about. But anyway, he's like, I think like Tony Soprano, like he's hot, and. Merc B, I just want to see your face. But he didn't say that. I think like Tony Soprano is hot. I'm like, but what about Denzel? And what about Tyson? Ugh, man.
That's how he was about Tyson.
Never. What could I do with that? That type of thing.
But
like
fat ass John Gandolfini,
my
James
God.
Gandolfini.
Oh gosh, rest in peace.
Rest in peace.
Rest in peace. But no, I was just like, really, I was floored. I thought he was doing it. I thought it was a publicity stunt at first. I was like, you gotta be kidding. Like he just did not find black men, and he was dark chocolate. Now I understand having your preference. Obviously, I have a preference. I said for chocolate hoes.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I like some chocolate hoes. I love chocolate hoes. Want some so bad.
Ooh, yes, chocolate hoes. Chocolate hoes. I get so excited when we talk about chocolate hoes.
I'll take a rock star. 2 inches to a yard rock hard.
I don't even say.
You know what I'm saying? I would take it liquid for him.
Oh yeah.
But
yes, so okay, so you have your preference.
No, hold up. Even though I have a preference for a darker gentleman, does not mean that I will not date a light skinned guy.
When say somebody will mention Breezy and you go,
I can't do it. No Team Breezy. No, I can't do it. No. I would not do that. I would say if asked out of context, what is my preference? I would say, I like a darker gentleman, blah, blah, blah.
So you're saying not only was this person just preferred to date someone outside of his race, this particular person who we're isolating happened to be repulsed by
the idea of dating someone who looks like him. And he is not by himself. There are white men out here that only date black and
Latin men that only date black. I dated a Latin guy. He was like, I don't date other Latin guys. I like black guys.
Right. Now, saying that you don't date another race, that's another issue. But dating your same race, someone who looks exactly like you, and you look at yourself in the mirror every single day, and you don't see the beauty in what it is that you're working with. To me,
maybe like I said, maybe it's not about seeing the beauty. Maybe the person is. Maybe it's a physical attraction. You know what I mean?
That's what I'm talking about. Physical.
Yeah, but
what do you mean physical attraction?
Maybe it's a physical attraction. Maybe the person doesn't perceive their sexual attraction in their personal self-esteem to be connected.
So that means that they don't choose to see themselves as who they really are. That like physically, when they look in the mirror, you don't think they see a black person? Or
I think they see a black person. What I'm saying to you, I think a person can prefer to date another race, and that preference have nothing to do with how they perceive themselves.
I know, because they perceive themselves to be something that they're not.
I get that, but once again, I don't. Like I said,
It all goes down to psychological.
I think I'm playing devil's advocate here because, like I said earlier, I do happen to agree with what you're saying. I'm just saying to you, there probably are people that say, okay, there probably are white guys that say, okay, I only date black guys, but they never see themselves as less or anything. They don't never look at that as a reflection on them. Like, because I don't like white guys, that means I don't like myself.
Maybe they've never taken the time to really deal with the issue at hand. Because if they really got down to it, then they would realize that you don't like yourself.
I don't know.
My black is beautiful. You know what I'm saying? My black is beautiful.
Some of you people out there that like to date, outside of your race. If you can shed some light on this.
Okay, do you understand it though, Merc B? Do you understand how somebody could?
I understand I understand it because from a standpoint of, like I said, we've talked about, my attraction is kind of narcissistic. So, I like guys, I like guys that even look like me, but I can't even lie. I just like black guys. It is what it is. I like you said, it don't matter. It ain't 2 inches or a yard. It don't even matter.
But so you wouldn't date outside your race?
No, I don't have a problem with dating outside my race. I ain't tripping like that.
I think beauty personally.
I ain't tripping like that. They just can't ever fuck me.
I just feel that's just where my feelings are, and I know that you were playing devil's advocate, but maybe I'm wrong, and we can keep this totally brief. I would love to hear your perspective.
So this is the team. If you are a person that is dating outside of your race and you only like to date outside of your race and you actually don't like the people in the race that you are like, not only do you just date outside of your race, but like if propositioned by someone within your race, you don't want no parts of it.
Right.
Bitch, you probably hate yourself.
Right. That's right.
Tell me why you don't.
If you're on a website right now and you're a black man and you're saying no black dudes.
People do that?
Oh yeah.
Wow.
Oh, they do. Yeah, they do that all the time. No black dudes.
And if you're a white dude and you say no white dudes,
they do that too.
You hate yourself. Tell me why you don't.
Yeah, tell me why you don't hate yourself. Because right now, right,
it's looking real bad for you right now. No, I'm joking. Like I said, I'm just playing devil's advocate. I want to dissect this and I want to know more. And the reason we typically do things like this when we don't really have all sides of it. So being two black men that like to date black men primarily, you know what I'm saying, and we want to know from somebody that doesn't date black men, that is a black person, or that is a white person and doesn't date white men, or is a Latino person and doesn't date Latino people,
or is an Asian,
and that doesn't date Asians. Tell me what it is, why it is. We'd be glad to take you in and get all in. Get all in.
I'm open to it. I need to know because right now it's looking rather bleak over here. It's looking like you don't love yourself.
Like I said, I'm defending it a little bit because I said, I don't think things are so black and white.
Oh, no pun intended.
When it comes to this topic, so I'm interested to hear what you guys think and what somebody always set us up on the comment section because we will definitely revisit this one based on your commentary. But let me know, is it cool?
Something good.
Oh, that sounds good. No, but and tell us what the deal is with that.
All right. So then we'll wait until we hear back from you guys. Until then, I'm Q.
And I'm Merc B.
And we love y'all.
Thank you for watching.
All right. Peace.
Peace.